Thank you, Your Excellency Tijani Muhammad Bande, President of the General Assembly. Thank you, Your Excellency Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, and through you, your staff, who've transformed World Oceans Day into a truly international day. Thank you also to Oceanic Global for the work you do to protect our oceans on an individual and collective scale. I am honoured to be invited to speak at the United Nations World Oceans Day event around the theme of innovation for a sustainable ocean. Over the past few years, I have come to understand the depth and scale of our climate and ecological crisis, of its multifaceted and systemic nature. Earlier this year, I teamed up with the Systems Change Initiative Advaya to co-found Eco-Resolution, a climate action platform and soon-to-be charity Initiative Earth. These organisations aim to empower people around the world to step up rather than shut down in the face of our climate and ecological crisis, and mobilise their communities and networks to catalyse change for a just transition to a world that thrives. Our work is based on the understanding that the climate and ecological crisis are symptoms of broken systems, and it is these systems which need to be transformed. As Greenpeace USA's Executive Director Annie Leonard told me the other day, when discussing the great challenges posed by climate breakdown, petrochemical companies, and the crisis of plastic. If you came home to a flooded house because the bath had been left running, you wouldn't start bailing the water out with a teaspoon. You'd turn the tap off. Our response to the crisis we face requires us to turn off the tap, i.e. change the problem at the root on a systemic level. Our times are calling us to embrace innovation that prioritises justice and nature. Oceans are the lifeblood of our planet. They support all living organisms on Earth. Now, more than ever, health is on the forefront of public consciousness. But we must understand that our health, human health, is dependent on the health of our oceans and the health of the planet. UN World Oceans Day 2020 theme, Innovation for a Sustainable Ocean, gives us a stage to collectively discuss a path forward, a path that can preserve and restore the health of our oceans, and therefore the health of our planet and all of its inhabitants. In a fast-paced and industrialised world, it is easy to psychologically separate ourselves from nature, to think that our well-being is not embedded in the well-being of our ecosystems that support us. World Oceans Day is a critical moment for us all to pause and reflect on our relationship with the ocean. It is an opportunity for us to remember that we are always in relationship with the ocean, the heart of natural water systems vital to all aspects of human existence and of all life. Events such as these can allow us to step back and reconsider the complexity of our planet, to celebrate the interdependence of the natural living world, and to honour each part of an ecosystem that is fundamental to the health of the whole. It is an opportunity to fall deeper in love with our ocean that covers 70% of the Earth's surface and have an average depth of 2.4 miles that influence weather all over the planet and contain life forms that we are yet to discover. Every second breath we take comes from the ocean, and over 3 billion people depend on the ocean for food. The ocean reminds me of both the vastness and intimacy of our planet's precious and fragile ecosystems. That's why I'm excited to be here today. Today is about celebrating the ocean, which we all share, that we all depend on and cherish. Today is about exploring how we can all play a part in protecting it and bringing long-standing solutions to issues that impact its health. Threats to our ocean are complex and multifaceted and include ocean acidification, overfishing, pollution, plastic, chemical and antibiotic-intensive fish farms, ocean dead zones, mercury pollution, oil spills, offshore drilling and mining, whaling, shark finning, ocean warming, and the destruction of coral reef and ocean habitats. Innovation for a sustainable ocean. What does this mean? We often hear the word innovation in relation to technology, but technology will not save us from species extinction, climate breakdown, and ecosystem collapse. Innovation means transformation. It means the upheaval of practices and systems which quite simply do not work. Innovation means revolution. We need deeper changes in the way we understand our place within the world and our duty towards protecting and enhancing the ability for all life to thrive and to flourish. We need changes on the systemic level, changes that bring human lives into harmony with the Earth's ecosystems. We need innovative solutions that are not only based in technological advancements, but which are also social and cultural, designed to engage local communities, empower marginalised populations, and elevate the voices of as well as establish equality for women and youth. The good news is that these solutions exist and trailblazers all over the world are taking action and mobilising their communities. Today we'll hear from an 11-year-old activist that started a climate strike in the Netherlands and campaigns against plastics, and 2 generations of Cousteaus sharing their family legacy of conservations and how they've seen innovation for our ocean since their grandfather's time. We'll hear from the non-profits leading community and grassroots efforts for sustainable fisheries, and from the entrepreneurs who've dedicated their careers to build businesses based in ingenuity that solve vital problems such as ocean acidification, coral reef bleaching, and marine pollution, and to bring new life to our underwater world. These movements not only create change, but inspire and empower others to do the same, and create a shift in narrative which begins to change the culture of our relationship to the ocean. To create the future that we need, the future that we know is possible, we all must take action and inspire others too. It can start small by becoming aware of our individual choices and by considering the impact of those choices on the planet and on our ocean. From there, our action can grow and evolve. We can mobilise our communities, we can build movements, and vitally, we can create systemic change. My hope is that we will unite and go on a journey of educating ourselves whilst actively participating in co-creating a world that thrives, to ensure a just transition into the future. My hope is that we will not only see the necessary changes we must make as sacrifice, but we will take the opportunity to step up, to celebrate life and find meaning and purpose, whilst ensuring that our children and our children's children, and all the children of all beings who we share this planet with, can enjoy the abundance of nature, forests, of diverse and flourishing cultures, and, of course, the ocean. Thank you for joining us for the United Nations World Oceans Day. It is an honour to be participating and to be opening a day that celebrates nature and the ability of humans to unite, solve problems, and create change. Thank you.